Chaired by Prime Minister Phankham Viphavanh, the Cabinet began its monthly meeting for August on Monday. Discussed issues include COVID-19 and support for business startups. The Cabinet began its monthly meeting for August on Monday, opening the floor for authorities in charge to report on the steps taken to control the COVID-19 outbreak. Cabinet members are expected to discuss further measures to stem the tide of infections. Laos has been battling second wave of outbreaks of COVID since the middle of April, but the infections rate is escalating. The number of infections cases is skyrocketing, largely as a result of increasing numbers of Lao migrant workers returning from Thailand, which is experiencing a widespread outbreak of the virus and testing positive on entry into Laos. The influx has resulted in treatment and quarantine facilities being overwhelmed, forcing authorities to expand these facilities. As of Monday morning, the total number of cases recorded in Laos stood at 12,621 after 152 new cases were reported that day. 11 people died from the virus and 4,305 people are under observation or treatment in hospitals. During their two-day meeting, Cabinet members also reviewed progress of the Laos-China Railway and discussed preparations to officially open the railway in December. It was reported recently that construction of the railway, which will link the Vientiane end to the Chinese border, will be finished according to plan and will open for public use in December 2nd. Authorities say the official opening of the railway will mark the 46th Lao National Day on December 2nd. The project developer and authorities in charge plan to bring in locomotives, electric multiple units trains, and other equipment to conduct the first trial run of the railway in October. In addition, the Cabinet also discussed a draft master plan to promote and develop startup businesses. The Cabinet is also debated a draft development plan on the processing industry and handicrafts for 2021 to 2025. Also on the agenda were a report on the construction unit price and a report on the progress made in attempts by the State Department to become financially self-sufficient. The Cabinet also debated amendments to 3 laws and a newly drafted law. The 3 law draft amendments relate to the law on the government, law on telecommunications, and law on budget. The newly drafted law on advanced technology was also debated. The 4 drafts will be submitted to the second ordinary session of the National Assembly's legislature for approval. The Cabinet meeting also discussed a draft decree on casino management. On Monday, August 23rd, first day of the Cabinet monthly meeting for August, Prime Minister Phankham called on Cabinet members to give close consideration to these documents to ensure proper outcomes.